I think one of the biggest things is understanding how to not really, spend the assets down without having a guaranteed income. And I think that this goes back to a lot of the other episodes that we talk about this, but having a guaranteed income source can really play a big role in a lot of that healthcare costs. I think that, down the road, if we don't have something significant, and let's say, someone is spending down their IRAs or their 401ks or their TSPs, I think eventually, right, as you get older, right, the probability that you're going to have less, health issues is not a thing, right? So your probability increases that you're going to start having some hospital time, some things like that. So, but one big thing I think, Steve, you bring in when I first gotten, into the business is people don't account for things that they don't realize.
Yeah,
Right.
it's a good point, David. I mean, talking about the healthcare costs in retirement and those numbers, that's almost 700,000 per couple. I was looking at a recent study by an industry research firm called Milliman, and they were projecting, and this is what we kind of talked about last, episode, the difference in the cost, but depending on the plan that the people pick in retirement. So part of their retirement plan needs to focus on not only financial, tax savings, TSP money, but really it's income. And then when they're looking at healthcare, is what kind of healthcare plan do they need? Do they have that they're going to prepare for? One of the neat things I saw in that study, and you'll be shocked at this, David, talks about somebody that takes a Medigap or Medicare insurance plan that backs up original Medicare. The average for a male that's on that type of plan spends almost $280,000 through their lifetime, and a female is almost $320,000. Now we know because females live longer than males, it's probably why. But when you take in the cost of premiums and you take in deductibles and your Part B costs, I mean, this is significant. And if you don't plan for this cost during retirement, I mean, your whole retirement plan can implode. That number, when I look at Medicare Advantage, now there's obviously premium savings on most Medicare Advantage plans. The care may be a little bit different, but the male, it knocks it down to $128,000 per lifetime, and female $147,000. But those costs are going up every year. So that's, looking at those numbers, that could be even higher and higher as we get 5-10 years into retirement. So super important that people plan for this.